hello, yeah, sloshy, squirty woman. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. And welcome to another episode of Glow Up, Britain's next top makeup superstar. The first season, anyhow, which has already happened, and we already know the winner. You guys loved the first episode. I saw so many comments that was like, please, Luxeria, continue this. It's unhinged. And I was like, yes, do you know what? Wonderful idea. Let's carry on.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm basically going to run through all of these series until you guys are like, do you know what? Not interested in watching you anymore. No. And then the crushing weight of capitalism comes swiftly down upon my throat, and I am to retire from my most favourite job in the entire world. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh, stop being so silly.
Everybody say hello to the CEO of Estee Lauder, Mr. Biscuit. Yes, he is back today. However, it is a very special day today for Biscuit. And I don't think he knows, because how do you even communicate this to a dog? It is his last day in London today. Yes, tomorrow you go and stay with Grandpapa for a little while whilst I prepare the apartment to vacate. Yes, quite.
Thank you very much. That's much better.
Gonna have a lovely holiday by the seaside, and you can scream at seagulls and bark at all the other dogs. Yes, you'll love that, won't you?
You don't know me.
Now, you look so comfortable on my lap, but I do need to film. I know, but if you're really good boy. Oh yes, is that what your opinion? If you're a really good boy, we go for nice walk later. I mean, we go for nice walk later anyway, but you have to be good. Oh. Some interesting things have happened since I've reacted to the first episode of this show, my lovelies. I've been given some rather backstage tea by a couple of the contestants, and I will be sharing at a later point within this series, my lovelies. But in saying that, are you ready for a top comment from the last episode of Glow Up, Britain's next top wig? And that is by Lady Larry 75, and they say, we are constantly told to think outside the box, but really you need to be creative in the box or else you won't meet the brief. Oh my goodness me, if ever a truer phrase has ever been spoken. Is that how the saying goes? No. It took me a long time to realise this in terms of business meeting creativity, my lovelies. If somebody gives you a brief and then says to you, think outside the box. Yeah, you got to achieve this, but think outside the box. What you need to do is get yourself a little highlighter pen, highlight all the key words within your design brief, especially if they relate to a specific aesthetic or a specific time period, and then try and approach those words in a unique way. Oh my goodness me, that took me years and years to realise, because people don't want you to think outside the box. People don't want to give you a lovely word like, I don't know, tapestry, and then you're like, well, to think outside of the box of tapestry, I've made a sculpture. They don't want that. What they want is a tapestry of a sculpture. And then you can say, well, utilising the medium of tapestry, I explored various other mediums of creativity. Easy. I mean, ridiculous. So straightforward. Once you learn that, you can run that all the way to the bank and beyond, my loves. Anyway, I don't know what this impromptu business class was. Thank you for attending my... What is this? Big titty lady videos on the internet. Anyway, I don't know what type of energy is here in the studio today, but I'm very much ready to see some glam and take it back to something a little bit silly, a little bit less serious, although it is actually a very highly competitive industry to get into. Remember, the winner of this show does not win cash. They do not win a glorious collection of things to help them in their career. They win an assistant role for an already established makeup artist, which is in fact a job, some might say, perhaps even an unpaid internship at this point. Oh, but anyway, my lovelies, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today, apparently, I'm on the piss. I'm not. It's actually mango sorbet flavoured. Oh, delicious. Pop your little ohrhanger right into your little, BBC hole? What do we go with? BBC hole? Makeup hole? Glam hole? Glam hole! Pop it in your glam hole. I know a few of you have got one of those. The dolls will know. And let's watch Glow Up Season 1, Episode 2.
Bottoms up and the double laps.
It's time to
I
glow
forgot
up.
about Stacey Dooley. I forgot. Yeah, it's time for a boy and a girl get in a fucking chair.
I find you very rude.
Stacey Dooley's investigative journalism
On their
behind the
first
lip.
assignment, the
Oh, she
MUAs
is?
had to show us they knew everything about beauty.
Yeah,
Today, it's anything but that.
Oh.
This week, we're in the film studio in the world of special effects.
Oh, how exciting.
They
I
need
do
to
love a
come
bit
in
of
today,
special.
the remaining 9, and show us that they can cut it in this world too.
Oh my god, is it Harry Potter?
Oh, not Harry Potter. Oh, am I going to have an hour of Harry Potter subjection? Of course, this was in the land before, wasn't it? Before she came out as a raging problem. Oh dear, my lovelies. Oh dear. I do have to actually jump in here and say that last episode, episode 2, in fact, I've just done a little preview of it. The whole thing is about Harry Potter, and I really do not want to be subjected to that today. So, unfortunately, we are skipping episode 2, and we are going right into episode 3.
My wife is a transsexual Satan worshiper.
Oh.
Stacey's just texted us.
Grinder.
Read the
Where's this?
text.
We haven't seen that they're in a house, have we? I want to see the house. Is it like America's Next Top Scandal Girls, where they're like, house girls?
Read the text.
Hi guys, I'm ever so sorry. I am running sort of slightly late today. You have to bear with me. My makeup art's been a bit of a nightmare. Just a bit less, babe. That's my signature.
Oh, stop it! Nikki the Jaeger girl, Jaeger bomb.
A bomb.
Oh, hey guys.
Imagine, gagged at the pageant, fully gagged.
Why the hysterics?
Was this before she came out publicly as well? I wonder.
Well, because like millions of others, these MUAs grew up watching
Mua.
Nikki Diego on her award-winning online makeup channel.
It's me, Nikki. Hello.
10 years ago, at the age of just 14, she switched on her webcam
Crazy, isn't it?
Makeup tutorial.
and turned her bedroom hobby into a major money-making
Oh, look at the
makeup
lighting.
career.
I love it. Just for context, like I've been doing YouTube for just slightly longer than Nikki. But those old style videos where it's just like, you didn't know anything about lighting. You had a 120p webcam and a dream, girls. And look now. Success comes in all different types of shapes and sizes, immeasurable numbers. How beautiful to see.
So
Get
excited.
back.
Producing star-studded content.
She does, it's
Oh
true.
my god. Hi guys. Kim Kardashian.
Jessie J, go!
Winning over 22 million followers.
Oh my god, what?
Not
Hello,
to mention
Ian.
lots of advertising revenue.
Social media, I feel like, has
Advertising
really
revenue?
changed the makeup industry. We now have something on our phone where people are like, oh, that could be me.
She is a social media success story.
She is.
And the perfect guest judge.
Oh, the perfect guest judge. Okay, right. What's the challenge? Is the challenge to be like a woman on the internet?
The prophecy is true.
I always forget how tall she is.
Guys, take a seat. Get yourself comfy on the sofas.
Oh my god, she's real.
Oh, Ellis is
More
gonna
than
have a breakdown.
700 million beauty.
What is this outfit, Stacey? It's a bit like, you know, those the old cowboy adverts where they had the spurs on the boots and they had to like walk kind of bow-legged. But I feel like Stacey would be like, "This fucking town ain't big enough for the both of us, is it?"
Oh dear God.
Stop ripping on Stacey! Luxeria, British institution. Stacey Dooley.
700 million beauty-related
700
videos
million.
are watched
DFS.
monthly. So the assignment for you
I love
guys
that pink
this
hair.
week is to see whether you're capable of producing content that's A, worth watching, and
yeah,
B,
don't
worth
bother.
liking.
Nah, don't bother. Yeah, delete, blocked. Delete the girls! Delete the girls! Delete the girls! Delete the girls! Delete the
Can really help build your brand
Can.
if you get things right and you get noticed.
So today we're going to pair you up, and in your pairs you're going to create a social media makeup challenge video.
Oh, she's not done this before, has she? She's like social, media, makeup, video, challenge. Oh, Val. No.
And the winning pair might just be doing a video with Nikki. I'm saying it.
So Lee, we're going to put you with Belinda.
Did Nikki agree with it?
Paige,
Belinda, girls!
you're with-
Did Nikki agree to that? I wonder. Be like, come to the UK and have an unknown BBC lady appear in one of your videos. I feel like one of her videos gets more views than this show did when it was airing, maybe? No, don't be naughty. It is true, though, the world of social media has completely changed how we view and interact with makeup. If you've ever worked in, like, the makeup industry, I have. I've been a makeup artist for nearly 17 years.
God, how awful.
Especially if you're on counter, you will quite often have people come in and be like, oh my gosh, I've seen X product go viral on X blah blah. Can I have it? Where is it? I want to see it. What does it smell like? Can I put it inside myself?
Don't bother.
And you have to be like, madam, this is a different brand.
Steph today.
Right.
Ellis, you're with Nikki today.
Oh.
And that means we've got Brand.
Oh, I need to interject here. She is now known as Brana on Instagram. She is a gorgeous, beautiful woman now. Just celebrated an anniversary with her boyfriend. And she has a rather accomplished career in editorial makeup. So, oh, we love to see it, girls.
Then with Tiff.
Just remember, passion, personality.
Passion.
And who knows? You might be filming with me.
Off you go. Good luck.
Off you go, girls. Get your Gorilla Grip
Test the MUAs on the
tripod.
biggest online makeup trend of the moment.
Online makeup trend.
Opposite hand makeup challenge.
This challenge is to use edibles as makeup.
The makeup challenge dares viewers to apply makeup in unusual and totally unnecessary ways.
The basics are you want to connect with the watcher. I want to see their personality. I want to see, their passion for makeup.
That, guys, concludes this full face using only the opposite hand makeup challenge.
And, okay, this is a very interesting kind of lackluster challenge. Okay, we haven't actually clocked into what the challenge is yet, but of all of the makeup trends and challenges you could have picked to highlight on a show like this, you go with opposite hand makeup challenge. Nikki Tutorials had an incredible viral moment with her The Power of Makeup. Why not do something based around that? Transformative makeup rather than soft glam or prosthetics.
Each of the MUA pairs have been given a different challenge.
Go on.
Ellis and Nikki's
What are your ideas?
is to apply makeup with one of them blindfolded.
I think it just needs to be high energy, personal and fun. I feel like this challenge was made for me.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? Okay. I mean, you could aim higher. This is a very interessante situation. I'm just going to say that there. Am I being too harsh? I mean, these are amateur makeup artists at this moment in time, so I guess the idea of a challenge like this is to figure out how to make content into a viral moment. Whether that's actually doing an incredible job or connecting with a viewer to make people laugh and share. Wouldn't know anything about that. Nobody laughs ever at my content.
Why aren't you making it to the bins?
Let's go, girls.
Nikki is no stranger to social media.
Oh.
In her spare time, she's a beauty makeup vlogger.
I have
A beauty makeup vlogger? Hearing these phrases and these words is like excavating parts of my brain because, like, beauty makeup vlogger, you'd never say that now. You'd be like, she's an influencer. Beauty makeup vlogger on her blog on the internet. Yeah.
I have 145,000 followers on YouTube and
A
nearly
woman.
25,000 on Instagram.
Do you think we should
And how many?
25,000 on Instagram.
Oh, so
Do you think we
she's
should
got a
remove
career.
more Here, so the chairs are like this.
So
Right.
there is a lot of pressure to just practice it as if this was my setup. God, we really want to win.
I wonder where they are. What is that
Belinda
building?
and Lee's video
Belinda.
challenge is perhaps more practical.
Go, go, go.
They're in London
Applying
town.
makeup in the back of a cab.
Is that Stacey Dooley? No, it's Belinda.
Do we have a plan?
We're just gonna go with our
Makeup in a cab. Okay, that's actually kind of cute because that could be relatable to a lot of people being like, I'm running late, need to do makeup on the go, girls. Put your lippy on your pippy and off we go.
Don't be rude. Are you kidding me?
When you're talking to your audience, lock eyes with the camera.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
That's
my
good.
God. Great tip there. Never look at the screen. Never be like, hello everyone. Today I'm looking at my wig and what we're going to do is look at more wigs over there. Although my setup is now so severely different that my actual screen is there. Imagine if I spoke to you like this. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my wig.
Evil.
Right, yeah, talk to the lens. Screen don't care.
Brandon and Tiffany's video challenge
Browner
is to
girl.
apply makeup while working out 80s style in a gym.
If we have 5 minutes, how are we going to fit
Oh,
everything in?
I want to see what the makeup is. What is that?
If we have 5 minutes.
What do we have? We've got miscellaneous palettes. Is that a sleek palette? What's that? Oh, I feel like I should recognise that. What is that? Is that, oh, that might be like a revolution.
How are we going to fit everything in? After being in the bottom 2 last week,
Skin
whatever the brief was going to be today,
flawless.
I already knew that I was going to have my fighting mindset on.
Ah, what is that? Is that... It's a Morphe woman with Max strobe light and a NARS foundation. Okay, so we are going for a soft glow. Don't know if I would do that in the gym because you're already going to be pumping that sweaty juices all over the visage.
Ew, Michelle. 4 minutes and then 1 minute for intro and outro.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay. Oh wait, how is everything going to stick when we're going to be sweating though? Oh my God.
That's the wig.
Getting makeup to
shard.
stick isn't going to be a problem
Are they in
for
the shard?
Steph and Paige in their challenge video.
I love the shard.
What is that? I think that's jelly, is it?
Because they're not using makeup at all.
Oh, it is marmalade.
This is something I
They're
could never
using
do.
food.
I could not just smother marmalade and beans on my face. I would be viscerally upset. Anyone who watches all the like weight loss shows that I cover here on the Chanel will know I have quite a big food aversion to like weird textures and things like that. Or they're not actually weird, they're just weird to me. Most people enjoy food quite a lot. I will find one aspect of a texture or a taste of something and be like, this is the worst thing I've ever dealt with in my life. I have ADHD, and sometimes it can manifest in food aversion.
For Paige and all the MUAs, pulling off these challenges
nice
will
little
require
chef hat.
planning
Gordon
and
Ramsay.
on-screen confidence.
Right.
Definitely found my confidence in makeup. That's why I have such a great passion for it. Because of how confident I am, it's like, I don't watch other people, I watch myself. That's why I've learned not to over-plan, is because things won't look exactly the same what you put on pen and paper.
No,
And that's what I've learned in life not to do.
That's very
Shall
true.
we-
Although I will say it's very hard to work in a makeup artist world and not absorb what other people are teaching you, telling you, or doing, or that you see them doing, because the chances are as a makeup artist, that, I mean, most of the time, although you're technically working one-on-one with a client, most of the time, sometimes you have an assistant or sometimes you're part of a team, you are usually, if you're working in an employed environment, rather than self-employed, you are part of a bigger team or collection of makeup people. So you will just always osmose and diffuse information between each other.
Get some ideas down.
What the MUAs have to do is really plan. They need to plan ahead. They need to understand what they're trying to get across.
I'm going to put
What are you trying to get across by
And then
smearing food
deliver
on your
it,
face? The way you could do this, well, actually, it's very difficult to smear food on your face and make it relatable to a lot of people that are above 13 years old, perhaps. Otherwise, it ends up a bit like this.
Grandma loves dark chocolate!
Isn't that just foul? Absolute foul. And there is no point having a viral moment if you want to make it a career if you cannot in some way entice people to like you and return for more content that you can create.
Really timely fashion.
I can just be like, oh, Paige, you need like a splash of colour, and then just go
timely.
Rough. I don't want it to be like too structured and too planned because that's when it becomes unfunny.
In order to make a perfect makeup video,
wiggly woman.
just be yourself.
Hey guys, so I'm Brandon.
I'm Tiffany.
Lock eyes, look in the lens.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
And make it entertaining.
Yes, that's the point. No
And
one
this
wants to
is
be
where
bored.
we come in. Exactly. We're going to show you today how to transform your face by just using the products that you've got in your larder. But first of all,
Your larder?
we need to get ready.
A woman in
So,
the Arga.
What you need is some tissue roll for your outfit. Go! You roll, I roll. Oh, crap. Okay, wow, you look fabulous.
This is the neatest
I don't quite understand the vision
crease
just yet. Oh.
you've ever had in your life.
We're doing an emerald moment. The Chaos Emeralds.
One of Nikki's cardinal rules. Engage with the camera, not each other.
It feels good. It feels like you're doing the right thing.
I am doing the right thing.
For Lee, it's not just video challenges which are a new experience. It's makeup itself.
Oh yeah, he's
I've been only
Almost
doing
new.
makeup for 9
Oh,
months.
La Masca.
Trying to learn things from YouTube and online tutorials.
Lee came late to the
I would
colour-
hazard a guess and say that actually nowadays, most people have a gateway into makeup through social media. The industry has completely changed, which is kind of interesting to see people like Val and Dominic judge within this sphere, shall we say, because they come from a time in which social media was not the gateway to a career in makeup. Now, literally, talent is so honed and refined that it almost becomes more your personality plus skill and plus a secondary skill rather than a single ability.
The world of makeup for
The
good
world.
reason. He's colourblind.
I've always loved being
Me too,
creative.
sis.
I've always loved art. I did want to pursue a career in
Deuteranotopia?
an artistic industry up until one of my tutors at college said, if you're colourblind, you're looking in the wrong direction.
Well, that's,
And
incorrect.
it completely shattered me.
No,
It's only when I've started experimenting more with makeup that I'm like, actually, it's not really holding me back.
I think people sometimes assume that to be colorblind means that you can't see a color or that a color appears gray. For me, it's neon colors and really dark colors. So neon pink, like hot neon pink and hot neon green together like this, I can't see the line of differentiation between them, but I can pick out that this bit would be hot pink and this bit would be green, like electric green. If you were to write a message in hot pink on a bright green background, I would find it very difficult to decipher that message. Doesn't mean I can't see both colors. It's just that my brain doesn't resolve them in the same way as everyone else does. And if someone goes, what's this color? Then I'm just gonna go, oh my God, it's invisible, can't see it, colorblind, yeah. No, that's not how it works. Sorry.
I can still create exciting stuff, even though I can't see the colours.
Such a gloopy lash. Ah, beautiful.
45 minutes in, and Nikki's keen to see how the teams are
I, for
getting
some
on.
reason, thought they were going to say 45-year-old Nikki. I was about, wow.
I'm just adding some
not
depth
bouncing.
into my lip. What are you doing?
Ooh.
Have you guys thought of doing close-ups?
Every time we switch our exercise, we've gone in.
This is too good to miss out on. Because the outfits are perfect.
Yeah.
We now do need to get some colour on our faces.
Are they even in the
kitchen,
Shard?
Paige and
I've been to the Shard and none of these, like... The Shard on the inside looks incredibly luxury. Like, every surface is so luxury, it makes you almost feel a bit sick. Having, like, a brown table and white... like,
Beth are now into cooking up the video.
is that in the
If
Shard?
you don't have a
Maybe it
makeup
is.
brush, you know those
Maybe that's
cost
just like the
a
officey
lot
bit.
of money. Just grab yourself a spatula, just like
This is
That is your
upsetting.
perfect shade.
you can literally just blend it
Upsetting.
out. Did we even record?
Oh, Paige.
Oh, I die right now. If
You did press record.
That's a viral moment.
Such
That's a
god
viral moment.
Paige.
Richard A. record. Oh, my life.
That right there would have been a viral moment of being like, we're trying to do this. Have we even recorded? That moment of like clarity of like, oh, I've really effed up has potential that people will be like, me too, sis, share. Success on social media exists in two very distinct patterns. It's either be the absolute best in the world at something and that will bring you notoriety, or be incredibly relatable because people love to see themselves reflected on the screen, even if that screen is this big.
Paige, are you kidding?
You're talking about
Your kitchen roll
redo the
outfit.
shit.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't record.
I'm stressed. Start again. Jesus.
Suck your cheeks in for
Not for
me.
mummy.
Upstairs, me and Nikki can see Nikki, but Nikki can't see a thing.
I can't feel it.
Oh dear.
Are you sure about that color?
Oh dear. Panic at the disco.
Into my ear, I can't feel.
Right down my ear.
I can't actually feel.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
You've literally got
Give me the card.
13 minutes.
Okay,
Look,
right.
Keep it going.
Lee and Belinda have made it out of
Belinda!
their taxi and into the edit.
How much footage is left altogether now?
Just over 34 minutes.
Oh, God, right. I think we need to get ruthless with it. Just find the funny bits.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
So
need
our
four. What was
plan
it? What
to-
was it? 4 minutes, 6 minutes in total?
So our plan in terms of editing
Premiere
is
Pro.
we want to have 2 minutes introducing
That's
it
what I
and
use.
then the rest being about the workout and then having maybe a minute at the end just closing everything off.
and it's
A good rule of thumb is if you are doing a short form content and the short form content is a couple of minutes rather than actually what short form content is now, which is like 8 seconds, 10% is intro, 10%. So if you've got a 6-minute video and 2 minutes of that is intro, that is way too long. People are going to lose interest.
2 for Paige and Steph.
First of all, we need a base.
Huh. Get yourself a spatula.
Oh my God.
Okay, so.
Go, you need a bit more. I think you need to go full coverage here.
Oh, Christ.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna be
See
sick.
this? Coverage, blemishes, wear, flawless skin.
We did it.
Oh, this is not custard. Oh my God.
No, I think this is salad cream.
Not salad cream, cream of the salad.
Welcome. We forgot to press play.
How is this a BBC makeup show?
Hello, welcome. We forgot to press play.
We forgot to press play. You're kidding.
Yep.
Guys, you're an hour in.
Girl, we got enough time. You know I always do this.
Not a worry in sight.
Girl,
Well,
what's
yeah,
the
they're
point
not
of
actually going to
worrying?
create makeup,
We're
are they?
relaxed. We're having fun. I was just very organic.
Not gonna lie, a little bit worried.
No worries.
You know, keep the faith.
Absolutely.
All right, girls, good luck.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, where are we?
I mean, what else can you do in this challenge except get really messy? Because this isn't about, like, actually doing makeup.
Where was we?
I'm worried about our cooking team.
Livid, immediately livid.
We only have 10 minutes of filming, so it's going to be pretty easy to edit.
Oh, is it 10 minutes? 10 minutes?
We just need that at the
Yeah.
end. That's all we need.
That's what we need. Can we just watch it through from the beginning, please?
And with 3 teams just about finished.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Fast, fast, fast. Yeah, like that.
There's only 1 pair left.
Delete the rest. Delete that bit. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
Guys, I'm the bearer of bad news, I'm afraid. You've got 30 seconds.
Okay, soften the end bit. Thank you, sir.
It stinks of chocolate in here.
It smells like beauty, sis.
Do you mean a fade out?
Yes, lovely.
That's
Did
it
she
done.
lie?
Time's up. Please,
That's
Miss
it, girls.
Do it.
Oh my God, give me a high five, sis. I'm so sorry, I'm shaking right now.
So what are you saying? Are you feeling confident?
I'm dripping with confidence. I'm so pumped right now.
I mean, she's selling it, so let's hope.
I'm amazing.
I mean,
I'm
this
literally-
is what more can I say?
They've got one desire, so let's open up. Let's start the race and sparkle up this place.
The challenge of this is to not actually recreate makeup. The challenge of this is to be like silly and relatable on camera, which she's doing, I guess.
Amazing. I don't understand, I'm so talented. See, that was not a fluke, that was talent.
Oh, goodness me.
It's time for the judges to view the videos, but will they
time for the
like
judges
and
to-
subscribe? First up, it's Ellis.
Look what she did there. She thinks she did something. Oh, Stacey.
First up, it's Ellis and Nikki.
Right, come on, girlies.
Why don't you do my makeup blindfolded?
Oh, it stinks. These are my range of colours, and I'm going to go in with this brush.
I'm having a little trouble with the pacing. Sometimes I want more and then they're out, and sometimes I want less.
Yeah, I don't want to see them talking about picking it. I just want to see the brush going into random colours.
Now I'm going to go in with confidence.
Confidence is key.
Yeah? Bam!
Sure, no.
Oh, no, we're a bit too far with that one.
This is good. This is fun.
Just blend it out with a really fluffy brush.
You're finding the pace.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to do the nose a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Looks cute.
He doesn't look convinced.
3.
I did quite well.
Beautiful.
It was good.
I felt really engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had such a great...
I bet Nikki is like, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, dear.
chemistry together.
No
it
budget.
made me laugh.
Right. Tick. Can't wait to see the next one.
So this is Steph and
wait
Paige, and they
see
have
how this
food.
turns
One
out.
thing you should know is that about an hour in, I was going to check up on the girls, and I noticed that there was no food on the face. It's because they took everything off because nobody pressed record.
Oh my dear.
All right, are you ready for this one?
I mean, it's not that shocking. It's literally applying food to the face. How long is that going to take? A couple of minutes? This isn't a tutorial, is it? So it's not that much of a scandal. If you were doing some beautiful artistic recreation of something and showing off an incredible skill, it might be like, piss! Piss the bitch, piss! I forgot to press record! The amount of times I've done this here with like a microphone or just A wig.
All right, are you ready for this one?
No.
Are you broke?
Yes.
Do you want to bowl on a budget? Do you want to look fleeky as moi? Well, we got the solution for you. We are here to show you how to blend on a budget.
The first 10 seconds are crucial. If they don't catch you...
I'm looking off, picking another video.
We are going to use Marmite.
Marmite?
Marmite.
Marmalade.
Marmalade, Marmite, same difference.
They haven't planned. They don't know what they're doing.
You need to go full coverage here.
Oh, Christ.
They haven't even bothered to think about a look.
Dominic, grow up. This isn't content for adults. This is like children's TV presenting nonsense, which is fine. Like, it's just putting slop on your face. If he actually thinks that they can come up with a look and be like, oh my God, you know what? Next time I run out of something, go to my pantry and I'll get marmalade. No one's doing that. Stop it. Stop pretending like this is a serious thing. Scandalous. She's serving the garment.
You want to be me.
What is happening?
Flawless.
What did they...
I have no words. That was so bad.
It was just slapstick, really. They could have made an incredible painting. They could have cut up fruit and cucumbers and, like, made this amazing facial sculpture that looked like makeup.
Next is
Val, show me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
Tiffany and Brandon.
Right, so they're in the bottom,
We're going to be
clearly.
starting with our bae.
First team to actually have music in their video.
Yes.
Great
But
idea.
copyright lady.
Oh, brilliant.
Not really workout clothes.
I should start doing that.
I love it.
Oh, are they going to win?
So once you've safely mounted your giant ball,
Oh, brilliant.
I feel like we've never looked better.
This is our finished look. 80s is here to stay and slay.
Oh, I love it. There was
Slay Bajee.
passion, because you could tell that they loved doing the makeup. There was a lot of personality from both of them.
They came across really genuine. Like, they weren't putting on a facade.
That's true.
Okay, so next up we have Belinda and Lee.
Hey guys!
They should have set all this up before.
You going green?
Yeah.
Well, no, just cut it out.
Why not? Red hair looks nice as green, you know.
I wish they would involve us a little bit more.
That blend's perfect.
Thanks, babe. I think it might be the best I've ever done.
They could have done, look, this is how you do your makeup in the back of a cab.
That's what I said.
Bosh. And it would have been interesting.
We've still got a minute left, Val.
They've still got a minute left.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
2 people applying makeup in the back of a cab. Did they engage us? No.
That did come across a lot more like family vlog to me rather than anything that would be potentially viral.
I think there's one
dear.
team that is head and shoulders
wake.
above everyone else.
Is it Brana and...
Ding dong, they're done.
Oh, the lady with
So
pink
who will
hair.
get the chance to go viral with Nikki?
The other lady with pink hair.
Nikki,
Yes.
please may you tell us
Tell
pair who have won this competition.
So, the pair that gets to film with me
What about the apple?
is we're taking it to the gym.
Yes, well deserved. But I feel like this was so skewed because what can you do with just like a bunch of fruit and vegetables on the table and cocoa powder and an asparagus?
Well done.
Oh, she's like, I could have almost maybe perhaps.
Guys.
Insane work.
As the MUA hopefuls arrive for today's brief, the judges are in the studio deciding which 2 least impressed yesterday.
The food team.
Apart from chocolate spread and custard, there was no makeup. I mean, did they do any planning?
It just felt amateur.
Cringe.
The other team that I was disappointed in was Lee and Belinda.
They didn't think about why they were there. They were in a taxi because they were meant to be going out. There was just nothing.
Are you ready?
I would love to have
Do you
seen
wanna
the
follow me?
brief and been like, right, well, is that correct? Right, here we go, girlies.
You know the drill. Find your names on the back of the chairs and get yourself settled, please.
Get yourself in that
If an
fucking
MUA's
chair.
name is on one of the 2 red chairs,
That's pink.
they're heading into the elimination face-off at the end of the day.
Oh, God.
I don't think me and Steph are in the risk of being in the face of chairs, but you never know with the competition.
Is this delusion talking? She's safe. She's safe.
The only way to escape the face-off
She's
is
safe.
to amaze the judges
Paige!
and hope another MUA
Oh,
falls short
piss.
and takes their place.
Piss.
Steph and Paige, you are in the face-off chairs this morning.
Girls, unfortunately, you didn't work well as a team. To me, this was sadly a failure.
This obviously means that you're now under the watchful eye of our judges.
Aye.
But you should also know
That we will be throwing you in the
now
well.
come with a time penalty.
Oh.
So you will start 15 minutes after everybody else.
Oh, that is a bit of a salacious scandal, girls. Heighten the pressure. Everyone's like, gasp. Scandalous. I can't believe
Paige,
it.
are you okay?
I feel like I can't breathe.
Oh, no.
Do you need to take a minute?
Not a hospital appointment on the third episode. Oh dear. Not fun learning something that you didn't think or expect, is
I just
it?
feel really claustrophobic right now.
Those zebra trousers.
I felt like we did such a good job.
So frustrating.
You just can't do that. You can't walk out. You got to get the job done.
She hasn't walked... Val. This is where old world meets new world, because I think, you know, removing yourself from a situation and giving yourself time to breathe is not running away. Like, that's not running away. That's actually a boundary and a coping mechanism. You're gonna get out. Can't be punished for taking a second.
15 minutes, you work so quick.
Okay, what's the challenge? I want to know what the challenge is.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I just felt like anxiety was just taking over me.
Yeah, you need a moment. That's fine. You're always allowed to have a timeout moment.
Honestly, so.
Okay.
Steph, Paige, I know this is very upsetting, but being a makeup artist, it's absolutely ruthless out there.
It is.
You've got to fight. You've got to have a thick skin.
So, we want...
Oh, what is that top? What is this? Oh, I don't know about this.
We want something spectacular.
Right.
For today's creative brief, we want you to celebrate your strengths
Right.
and expose your weaknesses.
Your genitalia.
We want you to do a half and half makeup. And this week, there are no models. Your face is your canvas.
Oh!
Paige and Steph will let you know when to begin, but for the rest of you, you have 2.5 hours, and your time starts now.
I hate half and half makeup, just gonna say. I absolutely hate it. Unfortunately, the fantasy of cohesion gets completely removed when you're like, oh, but this way, I look like blah, this way, I look like blank. No, we're not having that. The BBC really said, budget? No, I'm sorry. No, we're gonna fine you in this episode. Right, okay. Boom, tish, boom, tish, boom, tish.
Like video challenges, half and half makeup is a huge online trend.
Is it?
The MUA wannabes will have to create 2 distinct looks on one face. The split doesn't need to be straight down the middle.
Oh, right, I
but
see.
the judges will want to see 2 clear looks that represent both the seen and unseen sides of their personality.
Oh,
I feel like I'm gonna piss myself.
It's a lot of words.
For today's creative brief, the
Hateful.
MUAs have been allowed to prepare beforehand.
Right, good, yes.
Basically, my concept is the metamorphosis of a butterfly.
Oh, very telling. I already say I love the look of this. I think Val's gonna be like, no, I don't like, no. But I will eat my own if she doesn't do any of all that.
Concept is the metamorphosis of a butterfly.
Oh, blue and gold together.
The reason I think it represents me well is because when I get knocked down, all I do is get back up.
Get back up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down.
With this piece, I think I'm really trying to show that I want my creativity to flow. So this side's going to be more natural and have like the illusion of the tear. And I want it to be a real contrast to the painty, creative side.
Oh, a watercolour woman who's sobbing by the sea.
Taste the rainbow, eat my pussy.
A watercolour woman who's sobbing by the sea.
As the other MUAs get started, all Paige and Steph can do is look on and wait.
An itch. I would use this time to like really plan in my head though. I'd be looking around and being like this,
If I had to start 15 minutes later, it would be detrimental to the look that I'm creating today because...
Is this 2 separate looks? Half and half? Half and half what?
Be detrimental to the look that I'm creating today because I have a lot to do.
It's a paper?
I just want to show them that I can manage my time.
Oh. Vala's there in her boat neck.
Paige, Steph, your time starts now.
Ready, steady, cook.
Loving these.
Thank you.
Oh.
My plan is to do sort of almost an illusion. So half the face is going to be like monochromatic sort of illusion, black and white. And then the
Okay.
other side's going to be like all colour.
Oh, yes.
Black and white is like how I...
Crying in watercolour by the sea.
And, you know, the colour is me sort of like coming into my fan of my own feet.
Oh, I love that.
Love that.
Nikki's
Yeah.
look is all about shedding her glam image from her beauty vlogs and revealing a more creative side, which lies beneath.
The white will represent paper and the breaking of it is me trying to break out of my mould.
But you don't break out of a book, do you? I don't know. All this is looking very Illamasqua 2011. Oh.
After a tearful start, there's more tears for Paige.
Oh no.
But this time, it's all part of a plan.
Oh, she's
My
gonna
look is
sob.
called Tears of a Clown.
Tears of a Clown.
Clowns make people happy and they bring joy and they're always like joking about and being silly.
I do love a
And
clown.
that is like my positive trait about me is I
Love a
always want to
clown.
make people laugh. But I'm gonna make it
Oh,
a
I do
sad
like how
clown.
this is turning out. Oh, I do like it so much. Let me hit my...
I
That
keep a
pink
lot
is
of my
so
emotions
vibrant.
bottled up. So deep down I'm like really sad. So I'm creating tears using a hot glue gun.
Great
I wanted
idea.
something a little bit more 3D to add to my look.
Yeah, a little bit of like almost prosthetisha.
What is that?
This is
Transvestite the
here.
bride?
The green colour represents the envy and jealousy I get from people who don't work as hard as me but get better results than I do.
Gagged at the pageant, Ellis. That is relatable, sis. Relatable. I feel like a lot of the audience here will understand that feeling. That little bit of envy sometimes you can have where you just think, I don't understand why this person is being rewarded by the universe, fate, whatever you want to call it, and getting so far ahead of myself who could do this but better. I don't get it very often because I don't actually think it's a very wonderful headspace to allow yourself to live in. But when it does happen, my goodness, am I just like, what is this? For goodness sake. Why?
It's really weird because normally when I'm doing my makeup, I'll have you like down here on a phone screen
Me.
watching your videos.
Oh, we can do that.
But instead of this time,
Wait, I can do that.
you're here in my mirror.
Hello, guys. It's me. Hello.
You're very sweet.
So today we're doing a tutorial on this beautiful ninja turtle.
Oh my god.
Ellis is so talented. Makes you sick.
Sick, bitch!
Girl, did you just see that?
Yes, I did.
Lee's
Stipple, stipple,
two-faced
stipple.
look reflects how his life is affected by self-doubt and colour blindness.
Oh, a
Ellis.
prolapse.
This is pale, but is it yellow? Stand behind me. Stand behind me looking like you're always very yellow. Yeah. And a bit pale. And a bit pale.
Not happy with his skin tone colour match, Lee decides to start from scratch, costing him valuable time.
Lily.
Really? I noticed you just sort of took off your makeup.
Your base.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I'm struggling to match my skin tone under this light.
So now we're going to add extra pressure by coming in and going, oh, so you're making a mistake, are you? Are you really? What kind of a mistake are you making? Tell us about the mistake. Fastest way to shade match any skin tone is get 3 or 4 different foundations on a piece of tissue, little dots either from your arm, your hand, or a sanitized surface. Pop a piece of tissue all the way across it and then swipe in one go. Which one's the closest? Blend them in and then make a decision.
Right.
I struggle with it anyway.
Repeat if needed.
Being colourblind, but when I put it on, it just looked a
Oh,
bit
I
too
see.
yellow.
Is this the colourblind storyline?
So I'm trying again.
So what colours can't you see?
I struggle with red is the biggest, so anything with red in, so brown and green look the same, blue and purple look the same, but skin tones is the hardest for me.
Because the nuances are so minute, but it can make such a big difference if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
Good luck. Can't wait to see it.
Well, that wasn't a pep talk, was it? Oh, no! Oh, not struggling in the department. Piss off, get out. Oh, that's really sad. Stop looking at me!
I really would love to understand what it is people with colour blindness see, because it must be such a surreal world. It is all that they've known. But on here, I feel like I'm not seeing what it's like to be colourblind.
That look doesn't give me colorblind at all.
I knew it bothered me, not.
The irony, of course, being, if you can't see it, how can you possibly judge it? Don't like this storyline in the slightest. I just want to elaborate further on this point and say that it's not up to those without a disability to judge how someone with a disability expresses their feelings about living with that condition. Not up to you, sis.
At all.
I knew it bothered me, not being able to match the skin tone properly. And then we talked about being colourblind straight after, and that's where we just had a little meltdown.
Yeah.
Anyways, you are halfway through.
Loud top. And I'm not talking about Dominic, lol! Ooh. The glamouage. Oh!
Yeah, it's been drama queen.
The woman in the window.
Talk to us about your concept.
I've kept true to myself. I do really have 2 sides to my personality. I was heavily bullied throughout my entire high school years. I nearly had my jaw broken and...
Really?
Yeah, it was proper bad.
Yeah.
So
no focus allowed.
I wanted to make sure that I sort of portray that in the black and white side. But at the same time, I feel like my bright personality is enough to shine through. Yeah,
Okay.
it's turning it around, which is
I
amazing.
think she's hitting the brief really quite well, actually. 2 individual distinctive looks that share a story.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's going to come out.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I come across pretty calm, but I'm alright.
That white is so...
I'm concerned for her. She's done a sad clown. But the actual application is so messy.
Is it?
We've told her in the past, or is it just a fluke? And if it's a fluke, her luck might run out.
Where is it messy? Well, sorry, where is it messy?
And if it's a fluke, her luck might run out.
This is very, very John Galliano acid clown.
Stand back, you fool!
Look,
Yeah.
so
that looks.
I feel a lot better now. Yeah.
MUAs, you
I
have
don't get
3
messy
minutes
from
left.
How you doing?
I think the thing is, your makeup look does not have to be the absolute best. In this sort of a competition, good and safe is fine if it's something that you're not going to absolutely excel in.
I'm running out of time.
You're not going to get finished?
I need to
No, she's had
do
time
my
problems
eyes,
before, hasn't she?
do my lips, do the writing.
In the first one, when she was doing the other illusion, she unfortunately ran out of time.
Oh, God.
I don't see how this is 2 distinct looks, I'm going to say. Oh, sloshy, squirty woman. I will never say that again online. Don't you clip that for Twitch. Oh, I love it. That's yes. Oh, I do. I do. Oh, yes. Pat McGrath could never. A golden woman. Oh. Wig. Oh, we've got two very similar sort of concepts in terms of the like. Oh, yes, I love that. I love that. That's Torture Garden Instagram promo 2015.
MUAs.
With a bacterium
Finishing touches.
illamasca lip.
Oh.
Right. Oh, yeah, do you know what? When we first started this, I was like, oh, piss. I've got a bucket of piss, sweetie. Two-faced bitch, or whatever it was called. What was the theme? Two-faced? Two-faced. Show us your strength and your weakness, girlies. I was a bit like, oh, this is going to be quite naff. I'm thoroughly impressed with everyone so far.
That's it. Time's up.
Nikki does not
Down
look
with your
impressed.
brushes.
Down with your wig.
MUAs, take yourselves next door to be photographed.
Oh, to be fed. Take yourselves next door.
It's not how you fall down, it's how you get back up that counts.
Oh, I like that. I do
Everyone
like that
thinks
as well.
that because I'm a bubbly person, like nothing's wrong with me.
I
But
don't get
I
two-faced
just
from
kept
that,
all my
though.
emotions like bottled up, and I'm always putting on a front and a mask.
Oh, the lashes are a little bit messy, not gonna lie. They're a bit crustage. But the point of a clown, a messy clown, it might actually be part of the aesthetic. I don't know. I generally think, though, that like macro shots of makeup, creative makeup, isn't really ever gonna look great because white on any skin tone is going to extremely highlight texture. It's very difficult to make texture look aesthetic in a challenge like this.
Which is this?
Right, let's see. Ooh, what's going to happen next, girlies? Ooh. Sorry, Biscuit.
First up, we have Tiffany, please.
Tiffany wigs. Oh!
The whole concept behind it is like stepping out of black and white and into colour. Because I've always held myself back, I feel like I'm finally coming into my...
I love the black and white side more than the colourful side. I think she could have really exaggerated that right the way down to her jaw. But the application and the blending on that black and white side, gorgeous. I really, really, really like that. It's very book cover for like fantasy novel, perhaps.
Oh, I love it.
She washed off her makeup,
It's
though.
amazing.
Why doesn't she have anything on here? I guess this is later on after the photo shoots, perhaps, because we can see Brana in the background there, perhaps also without the headdress on.
It's so difficult to do grayscale. Just a little too much black and it just goes
I agree.
horribly
If you're going to
wrong.
do grayscale, never actually use black.
Right now it's an A+. If you want to make it an A++, make that black.
Yes.
It's killing the illusion a little. Like this, oh my days. Like this, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my days, oh my God.
She's an Essex woman.
Ding dong, marvellous.
Dingly dongolage.
Can we have Belinda, please?
Belinda!
So on the one side, I wanted to
she
capture
fell in
how
wilts.
vulnerable I am
Wilts,
sometimes. And I think it holds me back in my work a lot. And then to contrast that, I wanted to really just let go. So I just saw where the paint took me.
It's like the underside table in an art school. Love it.
I am so proud of you.
Oh, that's
You
nice.
were, I'm going to say it, kind of forgettable.
Oh, how rude.
But you have delivered something which I didn't think was in you. That Tia is just pure artistry.
Yes,
when you
I
let
agree.
go, this is what you produce.
I can't wait for you to post this because it's going to go viral and people are going to stick brushes to their headbands and sit at home and be like, the paintbrush challenge. They're going to do it.
Oh. Ding dong, marvellous.
Dingly-ah,
That's all I'm saying.
dingle-rage.
Lee. So
Right.
Lee, what's it all about?
One of my worst traits has always been bad self-talk. It's also to represent me being colourblind, which is why there's not a lot of colour in
Bad
this look.
self-talk, that's a really good.
I'm fascinated by colour blindness because we live in a world of colour and I don't know what you see. I want to see what you see. I want to see that in this. But this isn't the half and half story that we were looking for.
Oh.
I love how it's becoming veiny and part of the skin here. And then I'm like, why didn't you implement that here? What's happening here, you know? So the idea is there, but you just gotta take it up a notch to
A
let
look
everyone
that
see it.
potentially needs a little further refining.
Thank you.
Oh, Lee, oh no. Oh no. Ellis. Oh, dear. Oh, he knows he's going to be in the chair. Oh, that's sad. Oh.
I do feel like I fulfilled the brief. I've definitely showed the positive side
Have
of
they...
brief. I do feel like I fulfilled the brief. I've definitely...
Why have they stretched the photo? That's a bit rude.
Showed
Unnecessary.
the positive side, like my comfort zone, and the kind of like pukey green side is the envious side.
The colours are so desaturated from what we were seeing earlier, though.
So beautifully executed. It gives me goosebumps. Like, it's really, really beautiful.
Dominic
well
is
done.
a giant pimply goose.
It feels...
See how much more vibrant and saturated these tones are here, and how
fresh.
desaturated
It
they are
feels
in the still
modern.
photo?
It doesn't feel too laboured. Totally marvellous.
Totally marvellous.
Well done.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Brandon.
Didn't get a ding dong.
It is so beautifully done.
Love that.
I love the blending. You really mix those colours to create that specific shade, which works perfectly with the gold. And as a piece of art, I think it's amazing.
Yes.
I would hang this in my kitchen so I could stare at it every day.
Okay.
Marvellous.
Marvellous.
Oh, marvellous, marvellous, marvellous
Thank
gown. Oh, very good.
Nikki, if we look at this here, I get the story, but here it just looks a little bit separated. It looks like two different makeup ideas. And what I'm
that not the point?
little bit sort of annoyed about is that you've done this before. So you've practiced this look.
When you practiced, how long did it take you?
About 4 hours.
Yeah. So you're missing the depth, you're missing the shadow, and it comes down to time management.
Yeah. A look like that, you're going to struggle to do within... What's the challenge time here? It's like 90 minutes or 2 hours. Like, it's actually very difficult to do something that detailed in that amount of time. If you're going to do glam, relatively straightforward. If you're going to do some drag looks, relatively straightforward again. Really precise depth and illusion does take time.
Steph, please step forward.
Right. Now,
Steph
they
started
were
the
really
day
happy
in one of
with
the
this.
face-off chairs. To escape,
I think
she
she's
needs her look
escaped
to
the chair,
really
girl.
hit home.
I was
I'm not sure about the feces.
severely bullied when I was of a young age, so I really wanted to portray the dark side that I have.
It's giving me like book fair. Do you remember World Book Day at school? And they'd be like, colourful lady, World Book Day.
But in contrast to my bright and bubbly exterior,
You knocked it into next week. It was amazing.
You've shaken her in her cardigan.
I have a professional makeup artist standing in front of me.
Oh.
You know why? Because you've got to have a thick skin. You've got to have a thick skin because you get shit thrown at you every single day. Today you came into the room. Oh, I'm in the chair. But I could see that you were like, right, okay, I've got this. Yeah, I've got this. Ding dong and thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's a lot of energy, Val.
You nailed it, girl!
That was difficult, but I guess so.
Paige, please come forward.
Val is very like wacky auntie, isn't she? She's very like, take her as she is. Nothing more, nothing less. Just crazy lady lives in the Brighton lanes.
Forward.
Right, okay. They're gonna be like, you're awful. Go home.
The brief was two faces. We
Yeah,
need two faces.
I
and
don't-
You've given me half the story. You haven't given me the other side. This is not good enough. The
I think
powder's
it's a
bit-
good makeup look. It's just started hailing outside. How amazing. Or is that snow? Oh, it might be snow, or maybe it's both. Oh, how awful. April, everybody, April. I think the messiness is kind of part of the aesthetic, but in terms of showing two faces, I wouldn't say it's hit the brief, but I don't think this is a bad look at all. A little bit of refining, perhaps, because the lashes, the paper lashes do look quite heavy, but I'm very partial to a clown. Oh, I love a clown.
You haven't given me the other side. This is not good enough.
Ironically, although Dominic says that, I don't think Dominic could recreate that look.
The powder's a bit bish, and the nose has got some colour on one side. And
Had you tried the lash technique before?
No.
Sorry, it's really frustrating me. You could do this, you could so do this, and you're not giving yourself the chance.
You can't wing it every day.
Thank you.
You literally gave her a challenge to use food on her face, and now you're like, I'm so frustrated you're not giving! Oh, Dominic, why don't you recreate this? I'd love to see.
Thank you so much, artist, for bearing your
How
soul.
can you
If
do
you'd
that
like to go
to someone? Even in a judging situation, like, this show is not really that serious in season 1. How could you make someone feel like that? I don't like that at all. And I know it's TV, blah, blah, like, she's signed up for it. Still, there are so many different ways that you can deliver that information.
We'll be deliberating to find out which two are going to be in the face-off.
She's done what she's always done throughout the entire challenge. She's blagged it.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with winging it, but at least when you wing it, make it good. This is not good. It's boring. Nothing in this industry should be boring.
He isn't delivering the level of artistry that we're looking for.
With the level of talent that we've got in the room, no. She's an amazing artist,
though.
but she just didn't cut it.
She's not ready yet.
It's just disappointing.
Oh no. Gosh, they're really being scathing here.
As you know.
I just want to say, every single person in this room will be talented enough to work as an actual makeup artist in their day-to-day lives. Just gonna leave it there.
Paige, Steph, you both found yourselves in the face-off chairs this morning. The question is, have you done enough today with your creative brief to get yourselves out of those chairs?
Get yourself out a bit more, yeah. Take yourself out for a night on the town, yeah. Get out, spread it around.
The first MUA in the face-off is...
My wig.
Paige.
Paige.
But you didn't prepare enough, and it showed.
Steph?
You've beat the seat.
Congratulations, you beat the seat.
Beat the seat, girl. Beat the seat.
However, that does mean we need one more MUA to be part of the
However, you are still going home.
The second MUA in the face-off.
Oh, it could be...
is Lee.
Oh.
Your makeup just wasn't comprehensive enough.
I thought
I'll
it was
bring
quite
them through
comprehensive, it just
visually.
didn't fit the brief.
Thank you, Val. Thanks, Dominic. Lee, Paige, you found yourselves in the face-off elimination. The rest of you guys, congratulations. Please say your goodbyes. It might be the last time you see them.
We're going to relocate them to the bottom of a well.
Landing myself in this position, but there's nothing I can do now.
Yes,
What's
you just
happened
gotta
happened,
beat this
and I'm going to
seat.
face it head on. I've literally got the fighting spirit back, and I'm
Right,
ready.
what's the 10-minute identical twin challenge?
I am nervous. If my emotions get out of control, I can't perform, I can't do what I need to do.
We're not robots, we're humans.
I want to stay here more than anything. I have not finished yet.
I do find it a little bit distasteful that the judges here are like, why aren't you telling us about your disability? You should really make your whole look about your disability. I'm not getting your disability from this look. That is so distasteful for me. Rotten, rotten Victoria sponge cake. Send it back.
See who goes home, and to
Right.
keep things fair,
Yes.
Lee and Paige will make up identical twins.
Identical.
So you know the score. You understand the situation you're
score.
in. This is your last chance to show our judges
Impress
what you're made
me.
of, what you've got.
MUAs. For the face-off, we want you to take on one of the biggest makeup trends on social media.
Right, what is
You
that?
have 12 minutes to create a colourful cut crease eye using the products in front of you.
12 minutes to do a colourful cut crease.
A staple of any MUA.
Who did that? Who did... I want a word with who did that.
His bag of tricks, a cut crease creates the illusion
Who did that?
of bigger and brighter eyes
Who
by
did that?
defining where
That's
the
not a cut
eyelid
crease.
meets the lower brow. Otherwise
That's a
known
mistake.
as the crease.
No. The first thing the MUA should do is get a dark
Who
powder
did it?
and start sketching
Dominic
out
do that?
where this crease should be.
Then they want to go in with a bright colour.
Stop the front pigeons here. The audacity to say that clown look is not good enough, and I'm sorry, but you are giving this. I'm really coming for Dominic in this episode. I could have done this in the blindfolded makeup challenge. And to put my money where my mouth is, these are some of the iconic, colourful, dark, mysterious cut crease looks that I have created upon myself from the era of 2010 to about 2018 when I stopped really wearing a classic cut crease. Sorry, not sorry. That does not hit the design brief of a colourful cut crease. Sorry, no, we're not doing all that.
And start sketching out where this crease should be. Then they want to go in with a bright colour on the lid. Next, the MUA should take up a medium tone eyeshadow and work along that new crease, giving it a soft finish. Lastly, they should pick up some glitter and pop it on the inside edge of the eye to finish the look.
Oh, right, okay, what are they gonna do? Do they have to recreate that exact one, or can they do a bit more creativity? The music girls is on the game. Oh my God, it's fashion. Ooh, suddenly a Final Fantasy battle. Yes.
The key to a cut crease is making sure that socket is beautifully crisp and sharp.
Yes.
What I don't want to see is anything soft and wishy-washy.
Right, okay.
Guys, you're halfway through your time. 6 minutes have passed.
That's, yeah, very...
I don't know if they know what a cut crease is. You'd be getting in here, do you know what I mean? No one's leading here. It's neck and neck.
Oh, whisper, ladies.
Guys, you've got
Gossip.
3 minutes left.
She's always just looks like she's kind of gone... Guys.
In the moment, there is not a cut crease inside.
That's an interesting choice.
Look at me.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No, they've... No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please may you stop what you're doing.
I'm just going to pause here and say maybe a cut crease is a lot harder than I assume. I live in a cut crease day to day. Ironically, today is one of the first days in a long time I haven't done a cut crease. Usually I opt for a softer cut crease because I feel like they're slightly more feminizing for the eye. Welcome back to another episode of OSMO Teen. But I used to live in a severe cut crease for years and years and years. It was a staple of my personal makeup applique expertise. Right, let's see. Oh dear, I think they both know, don't they? It's not gone to plan. Not gone
Judges,
to plan.
please may you take a look at the work.
Right, here we go. That's not a cut crease, I'm sorry. The way that I would have done this, if you really wanted to create a super fast cut crease, take an oversized but dense blending brush, apply your medium tone roughly to the eye all the way through the socket, bringing it maybe even up and almost touching the eyebrow. Then I would have taken a concealer and sliced through that crease. And I would have also taken a little bit of concealer on the top of my ring finger and just dabbed that underneath the eyebrow. Now what you will have is a wash of color that's been divided by the bottom and on the top. So you have a clear base of a medium tone. Add in a little bit of darkness towards the outer edge of the eye. Maybe pull it out if you want a cut crease that goes outwards and upwards rather than softly and round. And then a shimmer going from the inside to the outer corner. Really straightforward. And what we are seeing here is not cut creases. Oh, these poor people. Maybe the stress got to them. It's a lot to ask amateur makeup artists to do something like this. Oh no. Oh.
Read a cornflower.
Thank you.
Oh no! Oh, the glitter is everywhere. You can see them both sparkling.
Shocked that neither of them could actually deliver.
Oh, they're both...
One of them was really messy, yet the other one...
Okay, let's have a look. Paige versus Lee. If we're gonna go on what looks most like the example that Dominic gave. Oh, I'm being rather scathing here. I would say Lee has the glitter in the right place and some depth on the outer edge. The gold eyeliner, I like it, but it's not part of the brief. However, Paige's has no depth throughout the crease at all. Paige's is a glitter lid.
Just a bit flat. I think it's a very, very difficult decision.
Yeah, it's difficult because they both haven't hit the brief.
Precision than the other.
And we asked for precision, and we asked for balance.
I think Lee's just got it, just by a small amount.
Happy?
Yes. Neither MUA delivered a cut.
Double
crease.
elimination?
One of them had precision, but lacked strength. The other one had colour.
I would find this part so difficult if I was a judge in this room, judging them sobbing whilst clearly knowing that they both haven't hit something. That, like, I do not, like, I know I've gone in a bit hard on Dominic and Val in this episode, but I would also not want to be in their position right now of trying to pass judgment on someone who's clearly so upset with their work or the outcome of their work due to stress and multiple other factors. Like, I would not want to do this.
But was a real mess.
I do think it's Lee.
Paige, get your kit. You're going home.
Yeah. Oh.
Paige,
And to
I'm
think
so sorry.
before today, she didn't even think that she was going to be in the bottom. Oh.
Paige, do you know what? Just
Do you know
wasn't meant to
fucking
be.
what? Do you know what?
Doesn't mean that this isn't the path that you should follow. It's just not right now, just not here. Good luck with everything.
Yeah, a bad day does not mean a bad life.
Take care, yeah?
Well,
Thank
a
you
cuddle
both
is
so much.
nice.
I'm so sorry I disappointed you.
Lee, congratulations.
Dominic should apologise for that cut crease. Oh, Paige. Gosh.
That was probably the worst cut crease I've ever seen in my life. So, it was so ugly.
least she
I
knows.
was just looking at it. I just knew then, I definitely disappointed myself. But even though it felt like my whole world came crashing down, I've still got a lot to come in the future.
Did you just throw him into that room? Get in there! Thrown to the other wolves. The makeup artist wolves. Oh,
Next week
ejected.
is going to be A+ game, never mind A game, because I cannot put myself through that again.
Oh, Ellis. Gosh, the emotions in this episode. Only a bit of blusher, girlies. And an assistant job. My goodness. I've got some thoughts. Well, my lovelies, that wasn't even a roller coaster of emotions. That was, you know, those rides that you sit on and you strap like this and you get like lifted up slowly and you can see a lovely view. Then you're just dropped and you scream. That was basically this episode. What's that called? The Drop Tower. Alton Towers. I am thoroughly confused, shocked, and perhaps feeling a little bit spiky about the level or lack of judging talent, I'm gonna say in this one. Now, I've worked with Dominic before, so I do feel quite mean in saying that, but I hope that he would look back at this and go, that is not a cut crease. They are a staple of any makeup artist's repertoire of looks designed to help emphasize perhaps clients who do not have deep set eyes. Although I'm going to say I actually emphasize my deep set eyes with my makeup because I really like that deep, mysterious look. Not a lot of people do. I do personally. Secondly, I am going to mention the fact that we did skip an episode this time. I would have loved to have been able to upload and really get fully to grips and really enjoy an episode based around prosthetics. Currently, right now, in this time frame, I do not wish to subject myself to Harry Potter in any way, shape or form. Just not going to do it. I'm going to leave it at that. And lastly, I'm going to say what an interesting time for Nikki Tutorials to be involved in this show, because half the time, I feel like she was just being polite and trying to sort of be like, well, it's really nice and I do like that and yes. But I think the challenges, the earlier challenges in this episode were so skewed. Like, one of the groups, in fact, Paige and her partner Steph, didn't even technically have a makeup challenge. What they had was a social media relatability challenge. If they somehow would have been able to record that moment of like, oh, shit, am I actually recording? That would have been potentially a little bit of a moment to create something. But the idea that Val during judging said, why haven't they created a beautiful fruity sculpture? I was a bit like, what are you meant to do with that? They weren't even given things to do that with. They were literally given raw ingredients. With zero space to explore their ideas further, they were just given, today we're doing this. So no wonder why it turned into an absolute hot mess. But no, that judging scene at the end there where everyone was in tears, That was kind of hard to watch, especially seeing as this show, like they won't be paid to go on this show. The BBC does not pay. It doesn't pay people to be on shows like this. It will have certain people within TV on their rosters being paid, but it will not pay the contestants. And so to see them feel so emotive and so expressive about an opportunity like this is really interesting to me, because it puts a dynamic in that I'm like, oh, not sure I agree with that. I've done work with the BBC previously. I've been featured on their podcast, actually talking about what not to wear, weirdly enough. But I've also heard some backstage tea and gossip behind the scenes that this show may not be everything that it seems. And with that, my loves, it's time for the Patreon. So let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode. As you see the Patreon scrolling past on the screen right here, yes, you can. Yes, you do. Yes, you can. I am excited to continue this series on. Obviously, now we are one episode down, which is kind of a shame. But do you know what? Sometimes it happens. Today's Instagram shout out goes to this little Elan. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you stunning woman on the go. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It is xxluxeria, and over there I post my travel and fashion content. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you to the top tier Patreons. Orkos Samoji, Ari Adia X, Becky Johnson, Beebles32, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Emily Worsham, Eric Castillo, Finch Dunham, Hannah Ruth, Jen Martin, Jenny Wood, Caitlin Wright, Larissa Says Relax, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Ms. Kiss, Novembrix, Paula Rivera, Rye Loves Rory, Sky Dorim, Steph Utek, Taylor Martin, and Vicky Walsh. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of don't apply scaly green glitter to the eyelid and tell me it's a cut crease. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Oh, she's going to hate that.